They thought he was dead. His pulse was gone, his body cold, and his doctors declared time of death. But 12 hours later, in the middle of a silent morgue, something impossible happened. The man woke up. This is the true story of Washington Irving Bishop, the man who returned from death only to be killed a second time. When Bishop died in 1889, nobody questioned it, except his body wasn't behaving like a corpse. There were faint signs his doctors ignored or didn't understand, because Bishop had a rare condition, a condition that made him appear dead while still being very much alive. Washington Bishop was a famous mentalist, a performer who claimed he could read minds. But behind the stage lights, he lived with a terrifying disorder, catalepsy, a condition where the body freezes, the pulse slows to almost nothing, and a person becomes trapped inside their own unmoving body. Bishop feared only one thing in life: being mistakenly buried or cut open while still alive. He told friends, "If I ever collapse, give me time. I always come back." But the night he collapsed on stage, no one listened. On May 12, 1889, Bishop suddenly dropped mid-performance. Doctors rushed in. No pulse, no breath, no movement. But they didn't know about his condition. They didn't check twice. They didn't wait. They pronounced him dead, less than 15 minutes after he hit the floor. His mother arrived screaming, "He is not dead! He does this! Wait for him!" But no one believed her. Bishop's body was taken to a New York morgue, and within hours, 3 surgeons began the autopsy. His mother wasn't notified. His wife wasn't notified. The doctors cut open his skull while he was still alive. During the autopsy, the surgeons made a chilling observation. There was fresh bleeding. Not the bleeding of a dead man, the bleeding of someone whose heart was still beating. When Bishop's family finally arrived, they were told the autopsy went as expected. But his mother, she noticed something on his face, a frozen look of terror. And then she screamed at the surgeons, "You killed him! My son wasn't dead yet!" Later investigations confirmed something terrifying. Bishop was likely still alive until the very moment they cut into his brain, meaning he may have felt everything, unable to move, unable to speak, unable to stop it. Even today, no one truly knows when Bishop actually died. Was it on stage, on the morgue table, or during the first slice of the scalpel? What we do know is this: he spent his life afraid of being mistaken for dead, and in the end, that fear came true. Cases like Bishop's are not as rare as you think. There are dozens of documented moments in history where people woke up in graves, morgues, and autopsy rooms. The only question is, how many weren't discovered in time? Like and subscribe for more dark and unsolved mysteries.